Imagine a wildfire so powerful it creates its own thunderstorm. That's exactly what firefighters in France are facing, as a rare fire cloud phenomenon is making the fires more dangerous, more unpredictable, and even capable of starting new blazes. Firefighters battling the devastating wildfires in southwestern France are confronting a rare and dangerous phenomenon that many of them have never witnessed before, a pyrocumulonimbus, more commonly known as a fire cloud. A pyrocumulonimbus is a massive thunderstorm generated by the extreme heat of intense wildfires or volcanic eruptions. As the fire burns with extreme intensity, it forces huge amounts of superheated air, smoke, and ash high into the atmosphere. As this hot air rises, it cools and condenses, eventually forming towering storm clouds created by the fire itself.
French emergency officials said one such fire cloud developed over the weekend in the Gironde region, one of the areas hardest hit by the ongoing wildfire crisis. According to Marc Vermeulen, director of the region's fire and emergency services, the pyrocumulonimbus generated additional fire outbreaks, making an already dangerous situation even more difficult to control. Lieutenant Colonel Eric Burkhardy, spokesperson for the National Firefighters Federation of France, described the event as unprecedented for the country. While pyrocumulonimbus storms have been observed during major wildfires in countries such as Canada and Australia, he explained that firefighters in France had never before encountered this phenomenon on such a scale. France's Interior Minister Laurent Nunez also warned that the wildfire had become extremely aggressive and unpredictable after generating its own weather system. He said the fire created powerful winds that pushed the flames erratically toward the Bordeaux metropolitan area, significantly increasing the danger for nearby communities.
Scientists explain that extremely large wildfires are capable of creating their own localized weather systems. The enormous column of hot air produced by the fire rises rapidly into the atmosphere like a giant chimney, drawing fresh air toward the flames at ground level. This continuous supply of oxygen intensifies the fire while allowing it to expand into new areas. As the rising air cools at higher altitudes, moisture condenses around tiny particles of smoke and ash, forming large gray or brown clouds. Under the right atmospheric conditions, these clouds continue to grow vertically until they develop into fully formed pyrocumulonimbus storm clouds, capable of producing lightning, violent winds, and additional fire outbreaks. The ongoing wildfire emergency has already caused widespread destruction across southwestern France. Authorities report that approximately 103,000 acres of land have burned, while around 220,000 people have been ordered to evacuate from the Gironde region and neighboring lawns, as firefighters continue efforts to contain the rapidly spreading flames.
Experts, including NASA, warn that pyrocumulonimbus clouds represent one of the most dangerous challenges faced by wildfire crews. These fire-generated storms are closely associated with extreme fire behavior that can overwhelm firefighting operations, destroy entire communities, and dramatically increase the speed and intensity of wildfires. The events unfolding in France serve as a powerful reminder that some of today's largest wildfires are no longer simply burning across the landscape. They are becoming powerful enough to create their own weather, making them even more destructive and far more difficult to predict or control.